Chris Ketchold, Pascual Hernando State College, Spring Hill, Florida. This is my interactive, web-based presentation for my community nursing course. Everybody knows how bad smoking is to your health. It can kill you. It can kill your family. It can make it impossible to breathe. It's the #1 preventable health problem in America today. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, nearly 1 in 5 U.S. adults, including millions of adult workers, still smoke cigarettes. One of the Healthy People 2020 objectives calls for reducing the proportion of adults who smoke. The community of interest that I chose to try to help was the adult workers who have to actually leave their workplace several times a day just to smoke cigarettes. The idea for the project was to offer informational ways to quit cards to smokers in the areas that they go to smoke while at work. These smokers' information cards would be left for smokers during their smoke breaks in designated smoking areas for them to pick up and read anonymously. People already feel guilty and foolish for having to step away from work to smoke. They know that they will have to stop someday. They need to be approached when they feel the need to quit. The hardest part of the project was to find smoking help cards that were targeted to working adult smokers. It seems that most of the anti-smoking programs are aimed at teenagers or women who are pregnant. The main point of my project was to allow smokers to read about ways to quit while at work and on their smoke breaks. That is when they feel the most like quitting. While working on the many aspects of this project, along with my preceptor, I have now come to realize that the profession of community nursing is vastly different than what I am used to. Locating a need in the community and finding ways to fill that need are very time-consuming. I have learned to identify and assess the needs of a small group of people inside a much larger community. I can see how finding help for a small population can improve health for the community as a whole. The community of interest that I was able to speak with seemed to think this project was a good idea. The comments I heard expressed a desire for information from people who had actually quit smoking and how they had done it. Although I did not actually have an opportunity to measure the outcome of this project because of time constraints, I believe I will be able to create a similar project in the future if requested. I have learned to assess and evaluate project outcomes. I have found that even a very large project can be worked on a little bit at a time.
Created using Powtoon.